Kripa Sindhu Vyayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Nana Shastra Vicharanita Nipuno Sadharma Sastapako Lokanam Hitakarino Tribhuvane Manyo Saranyakaro Radha Krishna Prabhu Bhajanande Namatariko Vande Purushottam Prabhu Sri Gopal Namo Bhagavate Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvise Ajanulambita Bhujo Kanakavadatu Sankirtane Kritaro Kamalaritatyo Vishwambharo Dvijavaro Jugadharma Palo Bande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Nilachala Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balabhadra Subhadramyam Jagannathaya Te Namaha Bhaktya Vihina Paradhalakshay Kiptascha Kamadi Tarangamathe Kripa Mahitvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvind Pramada Madana Leela Kandare Kandarete Racheti Navajuno Dvandamasmin Namante Iti Kila Kalanartham Lagna Kahatta Toyorme Nijanikatra Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatam Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Dehi Tamadi Devam Karuna Nidanam Tamalavarnam Suhita Vataram Apara Samsara Samudra Setu Bhajamahe Bhagavata Swarupam Nama Sankirtanam Jasya Sarva Papa Pranasam Pranamo Dukha Samana Tam Namami Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopanga Astra Parsadam Jagai Sankirtanai Prayai Jajantihi Sumedhasaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. First of all, I like to offer my most respectful obeisances. Millions and millions of time to the lotus feet of our most beloved Shri Guru Padma Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Pada Stotarasta Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Goswami. And simultaneously I like to offer my most respectful obeisances, millions and millions of time to the lotus feet of all of my Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Parampara, Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Vargas, all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas.
Primeiramente, eu gostaria de oferecer mais uma vez especiais reverências, milhares e milhares de vezes aos pés de lótus do nosso amado Srila Gurudeva, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narahari Goswami Maharaj, a todo o nosso Guru Rupanuka Guru Varga e a todos os presentes, todos os seus Vaishnavas e Vaishnavis.
By the gorgeous mercy of Sri Guru Gauranga, Gandhika Giridhari Sri Radha Shyamsundarji,
Govindaji,
Radha Govindaji, we have assembled here and have this opportunity to discuss some sweet pastimes of the Lord and His dear devotees.
pela misericórdia de Guru Gauranga, Gandharvika, Shishirada, Govindaji, a gente está aqui presente tendo essa misericórdia de poder discutir um pouco sobre os passatempos do Senhor Hari e de seus devotos.
Today's very auspicious day is the day of Ekadasi and also the disappearance day of Sri Narahari Sarakara Thakur, an intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Hoje é um dia muito especial, hoje é Ekadasi e hoje também é o desaparecimento de Narahari Sarakara Prabhu, que é um associado de Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
When the appearance and disappearance day of a pure Vaishnava Acharya Mahajana appears or comes, it brings us a golden opportunity for the sadhaka to glorify him, to listen about him.
Quando tem esses dias de aparecimento e desaparecimento, é uma oportunidade de ouro para que o sadhaka os glorifique.
So these two occasions came together on this very day, Ekadasi and also the disappearance day of a great Vaishnava Acharya Mahajana.
Então hoje é um dia que caiu duas oportunidades, né? Que hoje é Ekadasi e também é desaparecimento de Narahari Sarakara Prabhu.
Without glorifying the Vaishnavas, the heart of the sadhaka can never be purified.
Sem glorificar os Vaishnavas, o coração do sadhaka nunca pode ficar purificado.
Performing our daily life, knowingly or unknowingly, the sadhaka commits so many types of offenses.
Na nossa vida, sabendo ou não sabendo, o sadhaka ele comete diversos tipos de ofensas.
And because of the offenses, we cannot get taste in holy name of the Lord.
E por causa das ofensas, a gente não pode conseguir ter amor pelos santos nomes.
And when this divine tithi, appearance and disappearance day of a pure Vaishnava appears, then the sadhaka has this opportunity, the golden opportunity to glorify the Vaishnava Acharya. And by glorifying, the heart of the sadhaka becomes very neat and clean.
Todas as oportunidades de aparecimento e desaparecimento são oportunidades de ouro, no qual o sadhaka pode glorificá-los e limpar completamente o seu coração.
The Mahajana is saying that Vaishnavara gunagan karile jivera tran suniyachi sadhu guru mukhi Krishna bhakti samudaya janama safal hai e bhava samsara tare sukhi. We all the jivas, we have fallen down in this material existence, samsara, means the dense darkness of ignorance.
Todas as almas condicionadas caíram nesse mundo, nesse samsara, na escuridão da ignorância.
It is called bhava samsara.
É chamado bhava samsara.
Dense and very endless ocean of material existence.
É um oceano infinito da existência material.
There is no chance or no any other way to get out from this material existence.
Não tem nenhuma maneira ou outro caminho de sair fora dessa existência material.
Because it is so vast, it is so deep and so endless. But the jiva has no power to overcome this material existence.
Essa existência material é tão profunda e sem fim, Então essa alma condicionada ela não consegue ter forças para sair.
But Bhagavatam gives an opportunity and way to overcome this endless ocean of material existence.
Mas o Bhagavatam, ele dá uma oportunidade e um caminho para que a Jiva ela saia dessa existência material.
Bhagavatam says that samsara sindhu ati dustaram utitirsa na anya plava bhagavat purushottamasya lila katha rasanise vanamantarena puman bhavati vivida dukkha dava saying samsara sindhu ati dustaram. It is very, very difficult, or it is completely impossible to cross over this endless ocean of material existence.
O Bhagavatam diz que é muito difícil ou quase impossível ultrapassar essa existência material, cruzar.
Utitirsa means those who desire to overcome, those who desire to go across this material existence and enter into the spiritual existence.
Aqueles que desejam atravessar essa existência material e ir para o reino transcendental,
for them no anya pantha. Those who desire to overcome this material existence and enter into the spiritual abode of the Lord, for them there is no any other way, no anya pantha. Only one way is there, Bhagavat Purushottamasya Lila Katha Rasanise. There is only one boat is there. Just like if you want to cross the river or cross the ocean, you need a nice boat. In the same way, the jivas, those who want to overcome this ocean of material existence, for them there is one boat is present. That boat is to glorify, to listen, to discuss the pastimes of the Lord and His beauty. This is the only boat to overcome this material existence.
Para aqueles que, o Bhagavatam diz, para aqueles que querem cruzar esse oceano de existência material e alcançar o reino espiritual, a morada de Deus eterna, só existe um caminho, só existe um barco. E esse barco se chama glorificar os Vaishnavas, falar sobre eles, ouvir sobre eles e falar dos seus devotos.
Nilakatha, this is the only way, only boat is present to overcome. Just like today, Prabhuji was singing this Kejabi Kejabi Re Bhai Bhava Sindhu Par. Dhanya Kali Jugera Sri Chaitanya Avata. Amar Gaurangir Ghate Adan Kheyab Jada Andha Atura Avati Par. So those who want to cross over this ocean of material existence, for them there is the only one boat is present on the bank of the ocean, that is called Nam Sankirtan, the glorification of the holy name of the Lord and His beauty.
Então, assim como o Prabhuji cantou Goraka Jabike, o Bhagavatam está explicando que só existe um barco, um caminho, que é glorificar esse Nama Sankirtana e os seus devotos.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very mercifully, by seeing our very bad condition of this age of Kali, the jiva of this Kali Yuga are so degraded, they have all these bad qualities. The jivas in this age of Kali, we have so many faults, so many weakness, so many unqualifications, misqualifications. And in such condition, we cannot enter into the realm of pure devotion. So by seeing our such condition, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very mercifully He manifested this Harinam Sankirtan.
Então, por ver essa alma condicionada tão caída e desprovida de qualquer qualidade nessa situação, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, ele manifested
this Harinam Sankirtan.
Então, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, por ver essa alma condicionada nessa situação totalmente caída, ele manifestou Harinama Sankirtan.
To distribute that Harinam Sankirtan, he also manifested his eternal associates in this Nadia Navadip Dham.
E para distribuir esse Nama Sankirtana, ele manifestou os seus associados junto com ele em Shri Navadvipa Dham.
Our Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the seventh Goswami, the Mahajan, he writes that Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu jive daya kari sav parsada suya dham saho atyanta durlabha prem karibare dan sikhaye saranagati bhagata. Being very, very merciful and kind to the jivas, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he manifested himself and he manifested his eternal abode, Nadia Navadip Dham, and his eternal associates in the form of pure devotees in this world. To give that high class of Atyanta Durlabha Prem, that prem which is very, very rare to attain even for the demigods, that Braja Prem, Unnat Ujjal, Parakya, Bhakti, Ras, Mahaprabhu came to distribute this very high class of love of Godhead. And for this reason he manifested his eternal associates, his eternal abode and this holy name.
Nessa canção, Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Doyakori, está dito que Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, misericordiosamente, ele se manifestou o seu Dham, manifestou seus associados para distribuir esse Ujjala Prema, Separakia Ujjala Prema, e ele manifestou seus devotos puros para distribuir esse Harinama Sankirtan. Que é a coisa mais rara desse universo.
So we have to take shelter of that boat of the holy name and the shelter of the lotus feet of pure Vaishnavas.
A gente tem que tomar abrigo nesse barco dos santos nomes, esse barco dos devotos puros.
Otherwise our burning sensation of material existence will never be extinguished.
Our senses.
The burning sensation of our material existence will never be extinguished without taking shelter of this boat of holy name and the shelter of the lotus feet of pure Vaishnavas.
Esse fogo da existência material ele nunca vai ser apagado se você não tomar abrigo dos santos nomes e dos devotos puros.
Vivida dukkha dava ardite. Just like the jiva is suffering in different ways in this life. So many types of problems, so many types of anxieties, so many types of difficulties, so many types of pains, fears, or not. In this material world, all the jivas are suffering. We are suffering. But those who take shelter of this lotus feet of pure Vaishnavas and take shelter of the holy name of the Lord, for them this ocean becomes a very small drop of water.
Uma condicionada, ela está sofrendo muito nesse mundo material, ela está muito insatisfeita, ela tem diversos problemas, mas aqueles que tomam abrigo nesse barco do Harinama Sankirtana e dos devotos puros, esse oceano da existência material se torna apenas uma gota de água.
That is why Mahaprabhu very mercifully he manifested all of his associates in this age of Kali.
Por isso, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ele manifestou todos os seus associados nessa era de Kali.
And then we got this opportunity to glorify, to listen about these pastimes of his pure devotees.
E ele nos dá essa oportunidade de glorificar sobre os passatempos dos seus devotos puros.
The pure devotees, by their own examples, they teach us how to perform Sukha Bhakti, how to serve the lotus feet of divine couple Radha and Krishna.
Os devotos puros, pelo seu próprio exemplo, eles nos ensinam como prestar serviço devocional ao casal divino Radha e Krishna.
The Acharya is saying that Vaishnavara Gunagan Korile Jivera Tran. When we glorify pure Vaishnavas, then Lord becomes very happy. Because Lord is always resides in the heart of pure devotees. Even Lord himself, he wants to glorify his pure devotees.
Essa oportunidade de glorificar os devotos puros, até o próprio Krishna, ele quer ouvir essas glorificações, e o próprio Krishna, ele está no coração dos devotos puros. Ele mesmo glorifica?
Krishna himself saying that the pure devotee is my heart and I am the heart of pure devotees. Sadhava hrudayam mayam sadhunam hrudayam tu aham madanyat na janantite naham tebhya managati. Krishna saying sadhunam hrudayam tu aham. The pure devotees are my heart and sadhunam hrudayam tu aham. I am the heart of pure devotees. Means the sadhu lives in the heart of Krishna and Krishna lives in the heart of pure devotees. This is their loving relations.
A relação amorosa entre os devotos puros e Krishna. O próprio Krishna diz que o coração dele são os devotos puros e o coração dos devotos puros é o próprio Krishna. Isso significa que os devotos puros, eles moram no coração de Krishna e Krishna mora no coração dos devotos puros.
Madanyat na janantite. The sadhu doesn't know anything without the service of the Lord. And naham tebhya managat. And I also, Krishna is saying, I also don't know anything without my devotees.
O devoto puro, ele não sabe nada além do serviço devocional a Krishna. E o próprio Krishna diz, eu não sou nada sem os meus devotos puros.
The pure devotees, they unconditionally surrender to the Lord, serve to the lotus feet of the Lord, without any type of desire of return.
De maneira incondicional, os devotos puros, eles se rendem e servem aos pés de lótus de Krishna sem querer nada em troca.
And Krishna also, day and night, he was very eagerly waiting to the opportunity how I can serve my devotees.
Dia e noite, Krishna, ele está esperando para ter essa oportunidade de servir os seus devotos puros.
Krishna has no any other activities, any responsibility. He has only responsibility how I can serve and please my devotees.
Krishna não tem nenhuma outra responsabilidade a não ser satisfazer os seus devotos puros.
In Chaitanya Bhagavata it is said that Krishna says Satya kare jai mage bhrutya bhakta vancha purti binu nahi anya kritya. Krishna only takes the vow to fulfill the desire of his devotees. And without these activities, Krishna has no any other work. His only work to fulfill the desire of his devotees.
O único trabalho de Krishna é satisfazer os seus devotos puros. Ele tem esse voto de servir os seus devotos puros.
So we can see how Krishna is dedicated for the service of his devotees. And those who serve, those who glorify his devotees, Krishna becomes very pleased and bestow all of his mercy to that sadhaka.
Então a gente vê como Krishna está muito satisfeito com seus devotos puros e muito satisfeito com aqueles que glorificam seus devotos puros. Ele fica tão satisfeito que por o sadhaka glorificar esses devotos puros, ele dá toda a sua misericórdia.
Krishna is very kind. Those who glorify his pure devotees, Krishna naturally becomes pleased with that devotee.
Krishna é muito amoroso, ele fica muito satisfeito com aqueles devotos que glorificam seus devotos puros.
Even Krishna himself, he is saying, I am running after my devotees to purify myself by getting their feet dust on my head.
O próprio Krishna diz que ele está correndo atrás dos devotos puros, atrás da poeira do pé de lótus dos devotos puros, para colocar sobre ele e purificar e se purificar.
Krishna is the most purified person. Only by remembering Krishna, all the universe becomes purified. Jasmarat pundarikaksha sabajya mantarasuchi. Apavitra pavitrava sarvavasthan gato piva. Jasmarat pundarikaksha sabajya mantarasuchi. Only by remembering this lotus-eyed Lord, Krishna, all the jivas purify their inside and outside. And that Krishna, he is saying that I am running after my devotees to purify myself by getting their feet dust on my head.
Apenas por se lembrar, Krishna é a pessoa que está mais purificada em todos os universos. Apenas por se lembrar dos olhos de lótus de Krishna, a diva, ela se torna purificada internamente, externamente. E esse próprio Krishna está correndo atrás dos seus devotos puros para se purificar.
So the devotees are so powerful. Why? Because they have captured the lotus feet of Lord in their heart with the rope of their pure love and affection.
Os devotos puros, eles capturaram os pés de lótus de Krishna em seus corações por servi-lo, por servir a Krishna com seu amor incondicional.
Even Krishna, he becomes helpless and hopeless to release himself from the clutch of the bondage of his devotees.
Krishna, ele fica desesperançoso por não conseguir. He become hopeless to cannot
release the bondage of his devotees.
Krishna, ele fica sem esperança, ele não consegue sair desse amor puro que os devotos puros o amarraram dentro do coração deles.
Krishna is very strong, very powerful, who can kill so many demons, Putana, Agasur, Bakasur, Kamsa, so many big demons. But that powerful Krishna, he becomes helpless and powerless to just open the bondage of the love of his devotees.
Krishna, aquele que matou diversos demônios, Putana, Agasura, Bakasura, ele é extremamente forte e ele fica sem esperança, ele não consegue se desamarrar desse amor puro que os devotos puros o amarraram dentro dos seus corações.
Bhagavatam says that Vishrujati Hudayamna Jasya Sakhyat Avasabhito Api Abhoganasa Pranaya Rasanaya Dhatang Sabhavati Bhagavata Pradhano. Vishrujati Hudayamna Jasya. Krishna never leaves the heart of his devotees. Sakhyat Avasabhito, he becomes very helpless, powerless. Abhoganasa means the jivas, the demon of sins reside in the heart of all the jivas. Krishna can kill them very easily, but very difficult for Krishna to release the bondage of the love of his devotees.
Krishna é extremamente poderoso, ele matou Agasura muito facilmente e ele pode destruir todas as atividades pecaminosas do coração das entidades vidas muito facilmente, mas ele fica sem poder algum, ele não consegue se soltar desse amor que está o amarrando dentro do coração dos devotos puros.
Why? Because Krishna's lotus feet is very strongly captured by the pranaya rasana. The root, for example, like a bumblebee. Bumblebee can make a hole in very hard wood in a tree, in the trunk of the tree. But when that same bumblebee, he enters into the lotus flower to drink the honey, and when the sun sets, the lotus slowly it closes, and the bumblebee remains inside, captured. But that bumblebee who can make a hole in a big hard tree in a hard wood, that same bumblebee couldn't make a hole in the lotus petals. Lotus petal is very soft, but the bumblebee, he unable to make a hole because he is captured by the love of this lotus.
Srila costumava dar este exemplo que os abelhões eles conseguem perfurar uma madeira bem dura, mas quando eles entram dentro de um lótus para pegar aquele mel do lótus e no entardecer, quando o lótus se fecha, o abelhão ele fica lá dentro e ele não consegue sair desse lótus, mesmo que ele consiga perfurar uma madeira bem dura, ele não consegue perfurar essa lótus que é bem macia.
So the Krishna, who is like a bumblebee, always like to release the honey in the form of the love of his pure devotees.
Então Krishna, que é assim como um abelhão, ele quer saborear esse néctar, esse mel, que é o amor dos seus devotos puros.
One name of Krishna is called Madhupati. In Bhagavatam, the gopis are glorifying Kusumita Vanaraji Susmi Brunga Dvijakula Vrushta Sarasarin Maitru Madhupati Ravagaya Charayanagaha Saha Pasupala Chukujuga. Madhupati means who is very expert in drinking the honey of the lotus leaves of his pure devotees.
No Srimad Bhagavatam é explicado que um dos nomes de Krishna é Madhupati. Madhupati significa aquele que é muito perito em saborear o néctar, o mel dos lábios dos seus devotos puros.
Especially Krishna is always very eager to drink the honey from the lotus leaves of the Braj Gopis.
Especialmente,
gopis are the example of pure devotees.
Especialmente Krishna, ele é muito perito, muito hábil a saborear o néctar dos lábios das gopis. E as gopis, elas são a representatividade dos devotos puros.
So this nectar of the leaves of Braj Gopis are the life air, life source of Krishna.
Então, o ar vital de Krishna é saborear esse néctar dos lábios das gopis.
Our Rupa Goswami in his Prarthana, Puspanjali, he writes that Pita Kosaya Vasana Madhurasmita Bhasita. Kandarpa Koti, Saundarja, Chakora Panga Madhurja, Bindunmadita Madhava. Chanchala Panga Madhurja Bindunmadita Madhave. Govinda Jivani Bhuta is saying the life that Krishna cannot survive. Rupa Goswami writes this thing.
Esse nectário lábios das gopis.
In another place also saying that Radhika Dhara Bandhuka Makaranda Madhubrata Daitya Parindra Sindura Vande Gopindra Nandana. Radhika Dhara Bandhuka Makaranda Madhubrata. The lips of Srimati Radharani is just like very beautiful lotus flower. And in that flower, the nectar, Makaranda, the honey is there. And this honey is the life of Krishna's energy.
Então a vida de Krishna, a energia de Krishna, ela é esses lábios de Srimati Radhika que tem esse néctar, é comparado como se fosse um lótus cheio de néctar. Essa é a vida de Krishna.
Chanchala Panga Madhurja Bindu Unmadita Madhave. Gopendra Sutta Jivatu Ramya Bimba Dharamrutam. Gopendra Sutta Jivatu. Jivatu means life of the son of Nanda Maharaj. Ramya Bimba Adharamrutam. Adharamruta of the Gopis and especially Radharani is the only life of Krishna.
O filho de Nandananda, Krishna, a vida dele é esses lábios de néctar, que estão contidos com néctar das gopis, mas especialmente de Srimati Radhika.
That is why Krishna never leaves the heart of his pure devotees.
Por isso que Krishna ele nunca abandona o coração dos seus devotos puros.
And those who glorify such devotees, then Krishna becomes very, very happy.
E aqueles que glorificam esses devotos, Krishna fica extremamente feliz com eles.
If somebody wants to please Krishna, then there is only one way to please him, by glorifying his pure devotees.
Só existe caminho, se alguém quiser deixar Krishna satisfeito, que é glorificar os seus devotos puros.
Brahma, he committed a big offense by stealing the calves and the cows and the friends of Krishna in Brahma Mohan Leela. So Krishna, he became very upset when he came to know that Brahma, he has done these nonsense things. Then Krishna also decided to give a good lesson to Brahma. So Krishna, he himself became Brahma and he sat down entered into the kingdom of Brahma and ordered the gatekeepers, don't allow this Brahma. One Brahma is disguising his coming. So when the original Brahma, after hiding all these calves and the friends in the cave, he went back to his abode, Brahmalok. And when he entered into the gatekeeper stopped him. You cannot go. You are a fake Brahma. Our Brahma is inside. Then Brahma's head was spinning. Oh, what happened? Then he again came back to this. Then he offered, when he came back, he found that Krishna is playing with all of his coward friends. Brahma became more puzzled. What happened? I put them into the cave. How they came out? And he ran towards the cave and he found all the calves and friends are one cup is there. And again outside he looks, again he found Krishna is playing with the same cowherd friends and calves. So he realized that this boy is not an ordinary cowherd boy, he is the Lord himself. Then he offered so many stavastutis to please Krishna, but Krishna was not even looking towards him. And finally he prayed one and glorified his pure devotees. Nomudyate apravapuse tadidambaraya gunjavatam samparipichalasan mukha banyasraje kavalabhetra vishana venu lakmasye mridupade pasupangajaya. When Brahma recited this prayer, means glorify his pure devotees, pasupangajaya, O Krishna, O son of Nanda Maharaj, please kind to me. Then Krishna smiled. Okay, now you glorified my father. Now you can be free from this offense.
Brahmaji ele cometeu uma ofensa muito grave. Ele raptou todos os amigos e as vacas e os bezerrinhos de Krishna, né? Pensando que Krishna era um vaqueirinho ordinário assim. Então Krishna falou, eu vou dar uma grande lição nele. Então Krishna foi para Brahmaloka e ele se transformou em Brahma e entrou em Brahmaloka. E ele falou para os guardiões ali da porta para que não abrissem para esse Brahma que estava vindo. Então Krishna, lá dentro de Brahmaloka, ele manifestou todos os seus amigos, as vacas, os bezerros, e Brahmaji ele estava subindo as escadas para chegar em Brahmaloka, mas os guardiões ali da porta, eles não deixaram que Brahmaji entrasse. Falou que você é um fake Brahma, você não é o Brahma de verdade. O Brahma de verdade ele já está lá dentro. Então Brahmaji ele desceu de novo e voltou, e quando ele voltou, ele viu que primeiro ele viu Krishna, acho que dentro. He saw inside when he go up and the guardians don't allow him to go inside. He saw inside Krishna inside also. Inside Brahmaloka.
The gatekeeper said,
Close.
Our Brahma is inside.
Yeah.
You are a disguised Brahma. You cannot enter inside.
So he come back. He didn't see Krishna inside.
The gatekeeper didn't allow to go inside.
Was closed the gate.
Yes.
He didn't see Krishna there just when he come back.
Yes.
Okay. Então quando eles trancaram e não deixaram falar que Brahmaji já estava lá dentro, então ele voltou. Brahmaji ele tinha deixado todos eles dentro de uma caverna, mas quando ele voltou para essa caverna, ele viu que eles Krishna estava lá com eles e fora da caverna também. Tipo, Brahmaji tirou eles tipo de um local, de um pasto, assim, eu acho, e colocou eles dentro da caverna. Mas ele olhava para dentro da caverna e olhava para fora e via Krishna e seus amigos e as vacas e os bezerros dentro da caverna e fora da caverna. E quando ele viu aquilo, ele falou: Krishna realmente não é um vaqueirinho ordinário. E ele começou a recitar diversas preces a Krishna, mas Krishna não ficou nada satisfeito. Mas aí, quando ele começou a recitar as glorificações dos seus devotos puros, então Krishna ficou muito satisfeito. Ele glorificou e falou: Passo Pankajai. E aí ele falou: agora você está glorificando meus devotos puros, então agora sim eu estou muito satisfeito. When he glorified the devotees, the pure devotees, then he becomes very satisfied, and then something else. What?
First he offered so many stavas to this. Krishna was not happy and not even looking towards him.
Yeah.
And finally when he glorified his devotees, his father, oh, you are the great son of Nanda Maharaj, and you are so kind, then Krishna becomes little smile. Please do it. Okay, now you can go.
Então Krishna não estava satisfeito quando ele fez diversas tavastutis sobre Krishna, mas quando ele falou: olha, você é o filho de Nanda Maharaj, aí sim ele sorriu, né, porque ele está glorificando um de seus devotos puros. Nanda Maharaj é um de seus devotos puros. Então aí sim ele falou: agora fiquei satisfeito e deixou ele ir.
That is it. Krishna, he loves his devotees more than his own life.
Por isso Krishna ama seus devotos mais do que a sua própria vida.
So if somebody commits any offense to his devotees, then there is no chance to get bhakti in millions of lives.
Então por isso que se alguém comete uma ofensa aos seus devotos puros, não há chance deles se libertarem nem mesmo em milhares e milhares de vidas.
Krishna, he loves his devotees in Bhagavatam, saying that no tathame priyatamo Atmajoni na sankara, na sankarsana, na sri, nairatma cha jatha bhavan. Krishna is saying, na tatha me priyatama Atmajoni. Atmajoni means his own son Brahma. Brahma manifested from the navel of Lord Vishnu. So he is considered as the son of Vishnu. So Krishna is saying, my son Brahma is not dear to me. Na tatha me priyatam. Atmajoni. He is my son, but he is not so dear to me. Na Shankar. Shankar Mahadev. Mahadev is very bosom friend of Krishna. Hari Hare Ekatma. But still that Mahadev, Shivji is also not so dear to me. No Sankarsana. Even my brother, Baladev, Sankarsana Prabhu, he is not dear to me. But to Sankarsana, even my wife, Sri, Lakshmi, she is not dear to me. And what to speak about Lakshmi, even my own self is not dear to me. How my devotee is dear to me.
Então Krishna diz nesse verso que nem mesmo o Brahmaji, que é o filho de Krishna, porque ele é Vishnu, então ele não é muito querido a mim. Nem mesmo Shiva não é muito querido a mim. Nem mesmo Sankarshan, que é Baladeva Prabhu, irmão dele, não é muito querido a mim. Nem mesmo a minha esposa, Sri, Lakshmi Devi, não é muito querido a mim. Mas aqueles que são meus devotos puros, eles sim são queridos a mim.
So we can imagine how Krishna loves his pure devotees.
Nem eu mesmo sou querido a mim, né?
Naiva Atmacha, even my own self is not dear to me.
Yeah. Nem eu mesmo sou querido a mim.
So Krishna loves his devotees. If we want Krishna's mercy, we must have to love his devotees.
Então, se a gente quiser a misericórdia de Krishna, a gente tem que amar os seus devotos, os devotos dele.
So today is the disappearance day of a great Vaishnava Acharya, the eternal associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Narahari Sarkar Thakur.
Então hoje é o desaparecimento de um grande devoto do Senhor, Narahari Sarkar Thakur.
In Gaur Ganades Deepika, Kavi Karnapur Goswami, he mentioned that this Narahari Sarkar Thakur in Braj Lila is Prana Sakhi of Radharani, whose name is Madhumati.
Madhumati. Então nesse Gaunadesha Deepika,
Gaur Ganades
Deepika é dito que Narahari Sarkar Thakur, ele é uma Sakhi muito próxima de Srimati Radhika, no qual o nome dela é Madhumati. Madhumati?
So, this Narahari Sarkar Thakur, he appeared in Khandagram, Sri Khanda, Khandavasi Narahari Murari Mukund, in a very highly educated Vaidya family, doctor family. That time Ayurvedic Vaidyas, doctors are called Vaidyas. So he appeared in a doctor family.
Então Narahari Sarkar Prabhu, ele nasceu em Sri Khanda e a família dele era uma família muito elevada nos conhecimentos de Ayurveda. Eles eram doutores de Ayurveda.
His father name was Narayana Das and the mother is Sri Gauri.
O nome do pai dele era Narayana e a mãe dele
Sri Gauri.
Shri Gauri.
So they are very, very devoted and very fortunate. And Narayana Das, he got these three sons, very qualified and very educated and highly devoted sons, whose name is Mukunda, then Gadadhar and Narahari.
Então Narayana, que era o pai deles, ele teve 3 filhos, né? Mukunda, Narahari e Gadadhar.
So this Mukunda, his son is Raghunandan Thakur.
Então, o filho de Mukunda é Raghunandan Thakur.
In Khandavasi devotees, they are very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Khandavasi devotos, eles são muito queridos e próximos a Mahaprabhu.
Why? Because they are dedicated their everything for the service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Por quê? Porque eles dedicaram todo o seu serviço a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Though they are household devotees, but their dedication, their love for Mahaprabhu is unprecedented.
Por mais que eles eram grihastas, eles dedicaram toda a sua vida para ser Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So Bhakti never depends upon any ashram. He may be a brahmachari, he may be a grihastha, he may be a vanaprastha sannyasi. Those who have love for Godhead, he is superior and he is worshipper. He is great.
Então Bhakti não depende de nenhum ashram. Aquele que está realizando o serviço devocional puro, então ele é elevado.
So our Gurudev many times very strictly he instructs that those who are sannyasis and brahmacharis, Gurudev strictly instructs, don't be so much puffed up that you are sannyasi, you are brahmachari, and grihasthas are nothing. Gurudev says that so many grihasthas, they are living like grihasthas, but they are more dedicated than all of you. By their body, mind and soul, they are serving Mahaprabhu, serving Radha Krishna. So don't misbehave, don't criticize any grihastha devotees. Gurudev very strictly, many times he instructed to his sons.
Então, para Gurudev Shloka Narahari Maharaj, diversas e diversas vezes, muito estritamente assim, ele dizia para os seus sannyasis e seus brahmacharis, para que eles não ficassem tão inflados por causa do seu ashram, e porque diversos grihastas eles estão executando suas atividades, mas eles estão servindo com seu corpo, mente, palavras. Então, ele dizia isso de diversas e diversas vezes para os seus brahmacharis e sannyasis não ficarem inflados.
Because some sadhaks, they have very ego, oh, I am sannyasi, I am brahmachari, I am this and that. But really, this is not our eternal identity. Our eternal identity is a servant of Guru and servant of Mahaprabhu, servant of Radha Krishna. Gopi Bhartur Padakamala Dasa Anudasana Dasa. The servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, servant of Radha Krishna. Naham Vipro, na cha Narapati, na Vaishya, na Sudra, naham Varni, na Grihapati, na Vanastu Jatirvan. Kintu Prodhyam Nikhila Paramananda Purnamritarthe. Gopi Bhartur Padakamala Dasa, Dasa Anudasana Dasa. Mahaprabhu, he gave this strong instruction to the sadhakas.
Mahaprabhu, ele deu instrução para os sadhakas. Nós não somos esses ashrams. A gente é servo do servo do servo de Gopi Bhartur Padakamalayur. A gente é dasa no dasa. Essa não é a nossa identidade. Ser grihasta ou ser brahmachari. A gente é servo do servo de Krishna, o amado das gopis.
So among all these devotees of Srikhanda, Narahari Sarkar Thakur is very, very prominent.
Então, Narahari Sarkar, ele é muito proeminente desse vilarejo Srikhanda.
And his service to Mahaprabhu is very delicious, doing chamar seva to Mahaprabhu.
Então, o seva de Narahari Sarkar é um seva muito belo. Ele faz chamara para Mahaprabhu.
Our Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Gaur Arati, evening Arati, we are singing Narahari Adi Kari Chamara Dhula Sanjay Mukunda Vasu Vasa Adi. So Narahari Thakur very lovingly do this seva of chamar to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Então, muito amorosamente, está dito, no nosso Gaur Arati, Narahari Adi Kari Chamara Dhula. Está dizendo que muito amorosamente Narahari Prabhu, ele balança Chamara para Mahaprabhu.
So what is the meaning of chamar?
Qual é o significado de Chamara?
Spreading the beautiful glories of Mahaprabhu everywhere. His beautiful, transcendental qualities, transcendental fragrance, his name, his form, his qualities to spread everywhere. This is the real meaning of Chamar Seva.
O que significa o seva de Chamara? Significa que ele está espalhando e glorificando, espalhando para todos os cantos as glórias dos nomes de Mahaprabhu, da sua fragrância, da sua beleza. Isso significa Chamara, o serviço de Chamara.
So Narahari Sarakara Thakur has preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very strongly.
Então, Narahari Prabhu, Sarakara Prabhu, ele estava pregando a missão de Mahaprabhu muito fortemente.
So Mukunda was the elder brother of Narahari. So in the early age when Narayana Das he left his body, then Mukunda, the elder brother, he sent this Narahari Das to Navadip to study, and he admitted him into the school of Sanskrit. When Narayana Das he departed, the elder brother Mukunda, he sent his Narahari to Navadip to study in higher education.
Her mother?
What mother? Narahari Mukunda is the elder brother.
Yeah.
He sent his younger brother to Navadip to go to school and study there.
Então Mukunda, ele mandou o seu irmão, sim, que era o irmão mais novo dele, Narahari Prabhu, para estudar sânscrito.
Because Mukunda is a Vaidya, a doctor, Mahaprabhu he ordered Mukunda, oh, you should do this service, do your job and earn money, and let this your son Raghunandan to worship Thakurji and Narahari to preach the Shuddha Bhakti in Navadip, in all over the Bengal.
Então Mahaprabhu falou para Mukunda que porque Mukunda ele era um médico ayurvédico, falou para ele fazer dinheiro com o trabalho dele, trabalhar, e falou que para ordenar os seus filhos para que cada um fizesse um seva, para que ele espalhasse as glórias de Mahaprabhu, Narahari Thakur. Esse foi o seva dele.
So Narahari Thakur, from the early age, within a very small period, he became very expert in all these Vedic philosophies.
Então Narahari Prabhu, ele ficou muito escolarizado, ele ficou muito erudito assim, estudando todas as escrituras védicas.
And even before meeting with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started compiling very beautiful songs, prayers to Radha Krishna.
Então, até mesmo antes de se encontrar com Mahaprabhu, Mukunda, ele já escrevia diversas canções belíssimas a Shri Radha Krishna.
And later on, when he met with Mahaprabhu in Navadip, when Mahaprabhu started manifesting his Sankirtan movement in Navadip after coming back from Gaya, then Gadadhar Pandit, he used to always stay with Mahaprabhu to take care of him. And during that period, Narahari Sarakara Thakur also, he got this opportunity to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Quando Mahaprabhu voltou de Gaya, Gadadhar sempre ficava com Mahaprabhu. Então, Narahari Prabhu, ele ganhou essa oportunidade de estar sempre com Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
It's completely different.
When Mahaprabhu came back to from Gaya, then Gadadhar was always with him. So and in this Narahari Prabhu got this opportunity to stay always with him, with Mahaprabhu.
So this Raghunandan, the son of Mukunda, he was a very high class of devotee.
Então Raghunandan, o filho de Mukunda, ele era devoto super exaltado.
So in their family there was a very beautiful service of their deity Gopinath, their family deity. They used to worship this Gopinath from many previous generations.
Então nessa família era a adoração a Shri Gopinatha, que era a deidade deles, era executada de forma belíssima essa adoração.
So one Mukunda Prabhu, he used to take care of Thakurji, used to worship, offering bhog and arati, shingar, everything, all the service. One day he has to go for some other job to another village. So he asked his son Raghunandan, "Oh, Raghunandan, I am going outside, I am in a hurry. So you take care of Thakurji, you can offer bhog to Thakurji. When I will come back, then I will take care of it."
Então Mukunda, ele realizava esse serviço da Thakurji, mas um dia ele teve que sair e ele falou para o seu filho Raghunandan: "Ó Raghunandan, eu vou ter que sair, mas você execute o serviço a Gopinath."
So Raghunandan, that time very young boy, maybe 7 years, 6 years young boy. He has no initiation. But the order of the father to offer bhog to Thakurji, then mother prepared the bhoga plate for Thakurji and gave to son Raghunandan. Raghunandan took that bhoga plate, entered into the Thakurji's room and put the bhoga in front of Thakurji, and very like a childish mind, he said, "Oh Thakurji, please accept this bhoga." But Thakurji is not responding. And again he said, "Oh, please come and take. If you will not take, father will beat me. Maybe you are not taking because I am a small boy, I have no mantra, I have no initiation. I can't chant reciting your mantra." So he started crying in front of Thakurji. So by seeing his innocentness, the Gopinath said, "Oh my so sweet baby is crying now." So he came and he accepted all these offerings.
Então, quando Mukunda ele saiu e deixou esse serviço de adorar a Thakurji para Raghunandan, Raghunandan ele tinha apenas 6, 7 anos e ele veio até sua mãe e a sua mãe ela preparou o prato de bhoga porque o pai dele tinha ordenado, né? Mesmo sem saber nenhum mantra nem nada, Raghunandan ele foi até o altar com o prato de bhoga e colocou na frente de Gopinath e ele falou: "Por que?" Ele ofereceu e falou: "Por que você não está vindo?" Só porque ele falou: "Venha comer essa bhoga que eu estou oferecendo." Mas ele não veio, e aí ele falou: "Por que você não está vindo?" "Só porque eu sou muito pequeno, não sei os mantras. Se você não vier, meu pai vai me bater. Por favor, venha e tome e honre. E tome e come essa bhoga." Só que ele não vinha, e aí Raghunandan ele começou a chorar, e chorar muito assim, e Gopinatha ficou com o coração derretido assim, e viu um doce menino tão pequenininho chorando, e aí ele veio e comeu. Inocente, né?
So when Thakurji, he accepted all these offerings, so Raghunandan became very happy. He came out with the empty plate. to the mother and said, oh, today he became very excited. Today Thakurji, he ate everything. So the mother became very surprised. What happened? Maybe this baby, he took everything. And now saying Thakurji took. Okay, the next day also, he did the same thing. And the next day, his father Mukunda came back home. And he heard about this story, how Raghunandan is offering Thakurji and Thakurji taking everything. Then Mukunda said, okay, today you can again offer Thakurji. I have some other business. I am going outside. By saying this, Mukunda hid inside the room. And Raghunandan, he again took the plate to offer Thakurji. And today Thakurji is not coming. Because Thakurji knows Mukunda is there. So again he started crying, oh, today my father is home. If you not take, then he may beat me. So please come and take. Then Thakurji took one laddu, a sweet ball. And he started eating. Then Mukunda, who was waiting outside to check what the boy doing inside, if Thakurji is accepting offering or the boy is eating. So he just suddenly opened the gate and he found Thakurji had laddu in his hand and eating, and Thakurji stopped. So then Mukunda became very surprised and happy. He embraced his son, Raghunandan. Oh, today my life has become successful. I got a son, such a devoted son. And he said, from today, whole world will see this form of Gopinath, which has the half laddu is still there in his hand. And even today, these deities are present and worshipped by the devotees. This is Gopinath. When Mukunda entered, then Gopinath stopped eating. So the laddu is still in his hand.
Então, quando Raghunandan ele saiu do altar com toda a boca tinha subido, a mãe dele ficou muito surpresa. Ele ficou muito feliz e saiu do altar com o prato vazio, e a mãe dele ficou muito surpresa e falou, nossa, será que esse menino ele está comendo? Ou será que é a Thakurji que está comendo? Mas ela ficou feliz, mas ela ficou com essa dúvida. E aí, no outro dia, novamente, Raghunandan ofereceu e a mesma coisa aconteceu. E no outro dia, Mukunda ele voltou e ele ficou sabendo disso. E aí ele disse para Raghunandan, olha, você vai oferecer de novo hoje, eu vou ter que sair, vou ter que resolver coisas, então você ofereça de novo. Então, de novo, ele levou o prato. Só que Mukunda, ele ficou escondido para ver se esse menino estava comendo ou outra Thakurji estava comendo, né? Então, de novo, a mesma coisa, Raghunandan pediu, Gopinath não estava vindo, ele falou, oh, por favor, Mukunda, meu pai, ele vai me bater se você não vier. Então, ele estava ali olhando, né, Mukunda, e quando Raghunandan começou a chorar, então Gopinath veio e pegou, e Mukunda viu tudo aquilo. E Mukunda, para ver se era verdade ou não, Mukunda abriu o altar e Gopinath ele parou assim. Ele estava comendo, ele pegou um lado e ele parou assim. E aí Mukunda ficou muito feliz e abraçou o filho dele. Nossa, eu tenho um filho que é tão devoto. E ele abraçou, ele ficou muito feliz. E até hoje, nos dias de hoje, essa Thakurji, ela é adorada pelos devotos.
So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was performing his pastimes in Navadip, once Mahaprabhu with Nityananda Prabhu, he visited his house, Narahari Sarakara and Mukunda's house. And Mahaprabhu said, oh, today this desire is coming to drink honey. So, being honey first. So, Raghunandan Thakur, he went his garden back of his home, there was a very beautiful pond. And he prayed, oh, please be, all the waters should become honey. Because Mahaprabhu is asking for honey, where can I bring from honey? So please, if I have performed some pure devotion, by that power, the water should become honey. And it happened. The whole pond became honey, full of honey. And he brought this honey from the pond and offered to Mahaprabhu, and they became very satisfied. And from that day, this pond is called as Madhu Puskarini, pond of honey. Even today this is present.
Madhu
Puskarini. Puskarini means pond. Puskarini.
Então, certa vez, Mahaprabhu e Nityananda Prabhu estavam realizando Nama Sankirtana e eles vieram até a casa de Mukunda. E chegando lá, Mahaprabhu, ele falou, hoje apareceu um desejo no meu coração de saborear mel. E aí, Raghunanda foi lá no fundo do quintal, onde tinha um pequeno lago, e ele falou, se eu realizei algum serviço devocional puro, por favor, que a água desse pequeno lago se torne mel. E na mesma hora, esse pequeno lago se tornou mel, e Raghunanda trouxe esse mel para Mahaprabhu, e Mahaprabhu ficou muito satisfeito. Até hoje, esse lago está presente, o nome dele é Madhu Puskarini.
So pure devotees, by their pure devotion, pure love and affection, they have the power to perform extraordinary activities, miracles.
Então, os devotos, por o amor incondicional, eles podem manifestar esses milagres. Eles têm esse poder de manifestar milagres.
So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after some times, he renounced everything, his wife, his mother, his family, everything, and he took sannyas. After sannyas, he came to Jagannath Puri. And from Puri, he went to South India. And after distributing this Krishna Prem in South India to one and all, when he came back to Puri, Nityananda Prabhu, he sent this news that now Mahaprabhu is back to Puri. He sent this news to Navadip. Because that time there was no phone, no mobile, no. So Nityananda Prabhu sent one devotee named Kala Krishna Das to Navadip. Go and give this news that Mahaprabhu has returned to Puri. And when Navadip devotees, they got this news that Mahaprabhu is back in Puri, they all become very excited to take darshan of Mahaprabhu. So they started to come to Puri. At that time there was no transportations, no buses, no roads even, no trains, no airplanes. Only you have to go by walk for a long distance. So they became very excited and they started walking. And that time these Khandavasi devotees, Murari, Mukunda, Vasugos, Sulochan, Chandrasekhar, all these groups of Khandavasi devotees, they also came join with the Advaita Acharya. Shivananda Sen, he is the leader in whose guidance all the devotees, they comes to Puri. He used to manage everything. They are fooding, they are hosting. On the way, pay the taxes. So Shivananda Sen, he used to bring all the devotees from Navadip to Puri. And that time, this Mukunda, Narahari and other devotees from Navadip, they came to Puri. And when that time Mahaprabhu, it was Anasara time, means after Snan Jatra, Jagannath, 15 days, Jagannath became sick. He never gave darshan. So during these 15 days of Jagannath's sickness first time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to go to Alarnath to take darshan of Alarnath. And he used to stay there in Alarnath, and in between he heard that Navadvip devotees are now arrived in Puri. So then Mahaprabhu came back again from Alarnath to Puri to meet with his devotees and greet them.
Então, Mahaprabhu, quando ele renunciou sua família, a sua esposa, e tomou ordem de sannyasi, primeiro ele foi para Puri, depois ele foi para o sul da Índia e distribuiu o Krishna Prema por lá. Quando ele voltou do sul da Índia para Puri, então, Kala Krishna Das, ele mandou essa notícia para Navadvipa, que Mahaprabhu tinha voltado para Puri. Então, Nityananda Prabhu, ele falou e deu essa mensagem que Mahaprabhu tinha voltado para Puri. Então, eles partiram para Puri. Então, Shivananda Sena era quem organizava a saída de Navadvipa para Puri. Lá não tinha trem, não tinha avião, não tinha estrada. Eles foram caminhando e Shivasena, no caminho, ele ia organizando os lugares onde ficar, as taxas. E a família de Mukunda, Raghunandan, Narahari, Sarakara e outros devotos de Shri Kanda Vasi, todos eles vieram para Puri. E aí Mahaprabhu ele foi para era a época de Snani Yatra. Jagannath. Mahaprabhu. Então, Mahaprabhu costumava ir para Lalanath depois desses Snani Yatra, que são 15 dias que Jagannath ficava doente, né? And after Lalanath, I miss.
Mahaprabhu used to stay in Alarnath, but in between these 15 days, when Mahaprabhu was in Alarnath, he got the news that now Navadvip devotees have arrived in Puri. So Mahaprabhu came to Puri from Alarnath to greet them.
Então, quando Mahaprabhu estava em Alarnath, ele ouviu dizer que esses devotos estavam vindo de Navadvip para Puri. Então, Mahaprabhu ele foi em direção a Puri.
Because so many devotees coming from long distance, from Navadvip to Puri, and if they will not find Mahaprabhu in Puri, they will become very sad. So Mahaprabhu, being the Supreme Lord, he also always keep the Vaishnava etiquette. That Vaishnavas are coming, before they arrived, Mahaprabhu came to Puri to greet them with all the preparations, with garlands, with chandan. Even Mahaprabhu, he came on the way, few kilometers forward to greet them.
Então Mahaprabhu, ouvindo que seus devotos estavam indo para Puri, ele mesmo sendo a suprema personalidade de Deus, ele segue a Vaishnava etiqueta. Então ele foi para Puri caminhando também, por alguns quilômetros assim, para receber esses Vaishnavas da maneira apropriada, né? Com guirlanda e pasta de sândalo.
Mahaprabhu so excited, he being the Supreme Lord, still he came out from his Gambira and he came few kilometers forward to greet them. He came to to Patharnala, the entrance of Puri. Mahaprabhu was living in Gambira, but he came to the main entrance of Puri to greet these Vaishnavas.
Mesmo Mahaprabhu morando no Gambira, ele saiu do Gambira e foi até a entrada de Puri para receber os seus devotos puros. E isso não era uma distância tão pequena. Mesmo assim, Mahaprabhu, sendo a suprema personalidade de Deus, ele fez isso.
Then Mahaprabhu arranged everything for their hosting, their foodings, give different places to stay to all the devotees. then Rath Yatra came and Mahaprabhu did this Gundicha Marjan Lila. With all of his Navadip devotees, Mahaprabhu entered into Gundicha temple to clean the temple.
Então Mahaprabhu ele fez isso e veio o Ratha Yatra, e quando veio o Ratha Yatra, o Mahaprabhu entrou com todos os seus devotos puros no templo de Gundicha e executou essa lila de Gundicha Marja Lila.
And after that Gundicha Marjan, Mahaprabhu divided all the devotees into 7 groups of Kirtan.
Então, depois dessa Gundicha Marjan Lila, Mahaprabhu dividiu todos os seus devotos em 7 grupos diferentes de Kirtan.
And he ordered to perform Nam Sankirtan in front of the chariot of Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladeva and Subhadra. And he divided 7 groups. The 7th group he gave to these Khandavasis. And in each group he put very beautiful kirtaniyas, dancers, the instrument players, mridanga players, chamba players. So in the 7th group belongs to Khandavasis. Narahari Sarkar Thakur is the main dancer. Mukunda was the main singer. Raghunandan was there also. And Mahaprabhu, in one form, he himself manifested in that group. All the groups, they saw that Mahaprabhu is dancing in their group.
The Khandavasis, was the leader of all the 7. There were 7 groups. The Khandavasis, they was leader of all the 7.
In that group, how this will be leader of all the groups? In every group,
the 7th one.
Mahaprabhu divided into 7 groups, and every group he gave some kirtaniyas, some dancers, some mridang players. So in the 7th group, he gave to Khandavasis, and in that group, they are the leaders: Narahari Sarkar, Mukunda, Raghunandan, and Sulochan, and others.
Então, depois de executar esse Gundicha Marjan Lila, Mahaprabhu dividiu todos esses devotos em 7 grupos de Kirtana. E no 7º grupo de Kirtana, esse 7º grupo de Kirtana pertencia aos Khandavasis, né? Que era Narahari, Mukunda e Raghunandan. Narahari era o melhor dançarino, Mukunda era o melhor cantor. E nesse grupo, Mahaprabhu se manifestou nesse grupo, no 7º grupo. Ele se manifestou em todos os outros grupos.
So in this way, Mahaprabhu was Narahari Sarkar. He was always assisting with Mahaprabhu in all different pastimes. In Navadip pastimes, in Puri pastimes. And after Rath Yatra, when they planned to return back to Navadip, once Mahaprabhu asked, they came to Mahaprabhu to offer their pranam, to visit, their last visit. So Mahaprabhu asked to Mukunda, who is son? You are the father of Raghunandan, or Raghunandan is your father? Then Mukunda said, oh really, he is my father. Raghunandan, my son is my father. How? And because of him I developed love for you. By seeing his pure devotion, I also developed love for Radha Krishna, love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Então os Khandavasis, eles realizavam serviço a Mahaprabhu em todos os lugares, em Navadvipa, em Puri. E quando acabou o Ratha Yatra e esses Khandavasis vieram prestar reverências a Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu perguntou: ó Mukunda, Raghunandan é o seu filho ou Raghunandan é o seu pai? Então Mukunda disse: Raghunandan é o meu pai, porque por conta dele eu desenvolvi amor puro por você.
So in this way, Narahari Sarkar Thakur, he appeared in a doctor family. They used to give treatment to the jivas, to their body, and also they used to give treatment to their soul by giving them teaching of pure devotion.
Então, a família de Mukunda, eles davam tratamento não só para o corpo, mas eles davam interna e externamente cura para esses devotos, dando e ensinando essa devoção pura pelo Senhor.
They used to give medicine for this material body to cure the bodily disease, and they used to give the medicine of holy name to cure the soul.
Eles costumavam dar remédios para curar tanto esse corpo material, mas eles também davam remédio para curar a alma.
So this holy name is the main medicine.
Então esses santos nomes é o remédio principal.
Mahaushadhi. Mahaprabhu, he brought this more. Enichi Aushadhi Maya Nasivarla. All the jivas in this world, we are diseased by Maya. And to remove that disease, the medicine is Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Todas as almas desse mundo material estão doentes, estão com essa lidia, e Mahaprabhu, ele trouxe essa medicina do Mahamantra Hare Krishna.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Kirtans is saying, Jeev jago, Hora Chanda bolo. Kata nidra jao maya pisa. Bhajiva bolia ese samsara bhitare, padiya rahile tumi avidyara bhore. Enechi aushadhi maya nasivar lagi. Harinam Mahamantra. Oh dear brothers, wake up. Don't sleep so much inside the lap of ignorance. Come out, come to the light, come to the sadhus. You have come to do Hari Bhajan, not for any other purpose. This human form is given only to do Hari Bhajan. But you have forgotten this main purpose of your life. You have diseased, you have captured by material ignorance. And I have brought very powerful and strong medicine for Enichi Aushadhi Maya Nasivarla. So please take this medicine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Mahaprabhu, he brought, and all of his associates, they are distributing that same medicine. All of our acharyas, mahajanas, the Guru Vargas, they are giving that medicine. And the fortunate souls, those are really very, very fortunate, they only take that medicine. They come to this doctor and take this medicine and cure their eternal disease.
Então, nessa canção de Vidyago está dizendo: até quando, irmãos, vocês vão ficar dormindo no colo dessa maia e dessa escuridão? Venha para a luz, venha para os sábios e se cure dessa ignorância. Mahaprabhu e seus associados, eles vieram para distribuir esses santos nomes, que é a cura eterna de todas essas doenças. Então, aquela alma que é extremamente afortunada, todas as almas, elas só têm esse propósito, elas têm que executar este propósito. Então, Mahaprabhu e seus associados estão distribuindo essa cura máxima com os santos nomes Mahamantra Hare Krishna.
And Narahari Sarakara Thakur distributed this medicine of holy name in Sri Krishna very strongly, and he cured so many strong disease of so many conditioned souls. And among them, Lochandas Thakur, he became the disciple of Narahari Thakur, very prominent, who compiled so many beautiful kirtans. Lochandas Thakur is very famous for his kirtans.
Então, Narahari Sarakara Prabhu, ele distribuiu esses santos nomes para todo lado, essa cura essa medicina. E Lochandas Thakur também foi abençoado com essa cura, com esses santos nomes. Ele foi um discípulo de Narahari Sarakara Prabhu, no qual Lochandas Thakur ele escreveu diversas e diversas belíssimas canções.
So after performing a very pure and very gorgeous devotional life, very ideal devotional life, Narahari Thakur on this very day of Ekadashi, this month of Margashira Krishna Ekadashi, he entered into his eternal pastimes.
Então, Narahari Sarakara Prabhu, ele nesse dia extremamente auspicioso de Ekadashi, ele entrou nos seus passatempos eternos, entrou em Lila. Depois de uma vida super dedicada ao Sadhana Bhajan, uma vida super exaltada, nesse dia tão especial de Ekadashi, ele entrou nos seus passatempos eternos em Lila.
So on this very auspicious occasion of his divine disappearance day, we are offering our Shraddha Pushpanjali, our humble obeisances, and begging his causeless mercy that how he cured the heartly disease of so many conditioned souls, he may bestow his mercy and cure all of us, especially myself. I am the most diseased, strongly diseased person of ignorance. He may bestow his causeless mercy upon me, and I can purify my existence and engage myself in the loving service of Sri Hari Guru and Vaishnavas.
Então, ele nos abençoe e nos dê essa cura de tantas doenças que nós temos, e a gente ora para que ele derrame a sua misericórdia neste dia. E humildemente Sriman Uttam Prabhu está dizendo que então Uttam Prabhu ele está fazendo essa prece, orando para que nesse dia tão auspicioso a gente ore para que Narahari Sarakara Prabhu ele derrame sua misericórdia, para que essa misericórdia sendo derramada sobre nós, a gente possa servir o casal divino Radha e Krishna.
Jai Shri Narahari Sarakara Prabhu ki jai, Mukunda ki jai, Raghunandan Thakur ki jai, Khandavasi Samasta Bhaktavrinda ki jai, Sachinandan Shri Gaur Hari ki jai, Lochandas Thakur ki jai, Param Dayal Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Navadipasi Samasta Bhaktavrinda ki jai, Radha Govinda Ju ki jai, Jai Srila Gurupada Padma ki jai, Param Gurupada Padma ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Rupanugacharya Gaudiya Guru Parampara ki jai, Bhuvan Pavan Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Siddha Ekadashi Tithi ki jai, Tithi Palankari Samasta Bhaktavrinda ki jai, Bhuvan Pavan Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Antakoti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Samaveta Gaura Bhaktavrinda ki jai, Smitai Gaur Premanandi, Pancha Kalpatarvishya, Kripa Sindhu Devacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo, Samasta Vaishnavebhyo.